Hello and welcome to the Rule 30 video. Rule 30 is going to focus on vessels that are at anchor and vessels that are aground. Rule 30A states that a vessel at anchor shall exhibit where it can best be seen in the forepart an all-round white light or one ball at or near the stern and at a lower level than the light prescribed in subparagraph 1, an all-round white light. Okay, so here we have the vessel at anchor, and what this is simply stating is that the vessel must display an all-round white light at the forepart, which means the front. Then at the stern of the vessel, they must display another all-round white light, but this light has to be lower than the all-round white light located at the front of the vessel. And this is so that at night you can distinguish where the bow of the vessel is located. And lastly, by day they would display a day shape of a black ball. Rule 30B states that a vessel of less than 50 meters in length may exhibit an all-round white light where it can best be seen instead of the lights prescribed in paragraph A of this rule. So what this is stating is that a vessel of less than 50 meters does not need to display the lights from Rule 30A. They would only be required to show an all-round white light, and then during daylight hours, they would also display a day shape of a black ball. Rule 30C states that a vessel at anchor may, and a vessel of 100 meters and more in length shall, also use the available working or equivalent lights to illuminate her decks. So what this is saying is that a vessel of less than 100 meters can choose to illuminate her decks with the lights, but a vessel of 100 meters or more must illuminate their decks with their lights when at anchor. Rule 30D states that a vessel aground shall exhibit the lights prescribed in paragraph A or B of this rule, and in addition, where they can best be seen, 2 all-round red lights in a vertical line and 3 balls in a vertical line. So this rule is focusing on vessels that are aground. The first part of the rule states that the vessels must display the lights from Rule 30A or 30B. So to refresh your memory, in Rule 30A, if the vessel is larger than 50 meters, they would need to display an all-round white light in the forepart of the vessel and an all-round white light at the stern of the vessel. Now remember that the light at the stern needs to be located at a lower elevation than the one at the front of the vessel. Then in Rule 30B, if the vessel was less than 50 meters, they are only required to show 1 all-round white light. Then in addition to those lights, the vessel would display 2 all-round red lights in a vertical line, and then by day they would show 3 black balls in a vertical line. Rule 30E states that a vessel of less than 7 meters in length, when at anchor, not in or near a narrow channel, fairway, or anchorage, or where other vessels normally navigate, shall not be required to exhibit the lights or shapes prescribed in paragraphs A or B of this rule. So what this is simply stating is that a vessel less than 7 meters, which are not located in a narrow channel, fairway, or an anchorage area, or in an area of high navigation traffic from other vessels, are not required to show these lights. Rule 30F states that a vessel of less than 12 meters in length, when aground, shall not be required to exhibit the lights or shapes prescribed in subparagraph D, item 1 and 2 of this rule. So again, another easy one. What this is stating is that a vessel of less than 12 meters, which is aground, does not need to show the lights that are prescribed in Rule D of this rule. All right, congratulations on finishing and completing this rules video. So a lot of information that we covered here. Make sure that you fully understand the lights and the day shapes that vessels that are at anchor need to display. And based on their size, they need to display different lights, and the lights and day shapes that vessels aground need to display. Take your time, learn it, and when you're ready, I'll be waiting for you in the next video.